Hey, welcome. This is Boss Lady Merch, and I am going to create from my Valentine art studio. We're going to create a teacher image. So we're going to make some teacher Valentines graphics. So I'm just going to put in here teacher theme. I'm going to let the bot help me build the teacher theme, okay? So you follow each step. Step 1. I usually pick digital wallpaper, number 4, if I'm just doing an image, okay? And then right here it would say, okay, you're going to have a theme, a color, font. You can let it go ahead and ask you one by one, but I already knew what I wanted, so I just went ahead and, after I typed in the number 4 for digital wallpaper, I went ahead and I typed in what I wanted, what it wanted in the picture, and what I wanted to look like. So I went ahead and typed all that in. But you don't have to because the bot talks to you. So after you pick, like if you pick digital wallpaper, you could just hit send and it will start asking you questions about stuff. Since I already knew what I wanted, I just went ahead and typed in what I wanted at this point. But you don't have to because the bot actually will help you design the whole thing, you know. If you don't know what you want, that's the point of these bots. They are reverse engineered. You don't have to have a prompt because you see, all I said was teacher theme, okay? The bot do one specific thing, Valentine's. So I don't have to say Valentine teacher theme. All I have to say is teacher theme. And it's going to make a Valentine because this is what this bot is called, Valentine Art Studio. So it's only making Valentine images. Okay? So just keep it simple. So right now, I already knew what I want. So I'm just typing in the different things that I want, like glitter outline and but I want a pencil, an apple, a notebook in the picture, and just some little things that I want in the picture. I wanted to say teach um, as the text, but if you don't put all that, if you keep going, it asks you each question about the text, about the what you want, the color palette, and all that stuff. It asks you that stuff. I'm just know what I want, so I'm just gonna put it in there, you know. But that's the reasoning of the bot. The bot is so you don't have to do prompts. So the bot helps you just design whatever you're trying to design. It asks you questions. So it helps you a whole lot. And that's the reason I made these bots to help with my Etsy store, okay? Um, I made them for myself, but they were so good. I said, oh, well, I might as well just put them out there on the website. And my website is called craftingbotstudio.com. And you can get any bot you want. You have to have ChatGPT Plus, which is $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus. But it's a necessity, and if you're a crafter, you should have ChatGPT Plus in the first place because you can use the agent, you can use the GPTs, so that's a must-have. It's just like if you got Canva, you gotta have GPT Plus, okay? Right now it's going through what I picked and it's showing me the text. Like I can pick some of these texts. So they gave me this teach, love, and inspire that it mentioned in here. I said, oh, let me change my text to teach, love, and inspire. So I changed my text to teach, love, and inspire. So that's what I'm typing in right now. teach love. So it does give you example text. So if you can't think of no text or something you want to put on there, it gives you some examples, like 4 examples. So that would nudge your brain a little bit if you don't have, nothing in your head about it. That's the point of the bot, to help you make your image. Okay, so we put that in. I don't know why my mic kept coming on, but I don't know. It was like getting on my nerves because that's what I was doing right there, trying to get the mic off. And then I had to speak to it, so I went ahead and spoke to it, and so I can get this teach, love, and inspire in, and I can see how the thing coming over. Like I'm speaking to it right now, and then I hit the arrow once I finish speaking. Because you can speak to these too. You don't have to type, so remember that. You can speak, hit the microphone. So I had spoke to it, and it put down everything I said. I said teach, love, and inspire, and all that stuff. So everything is there. And now I'm just confirming the image. I'll also put the image into a 3 view. When they ask you about the camera views, you can angle. You can do one. I mean the shots. One, you can do 3 shots. You can do 6. I said 3 shots. But I also put down in the camera angles that I wanted one to be an overhead shot, one to be a full length body shot, and the other one just, I just said the same, whatever they give me for that third shot. So that's what I told it to. So what I might do, since you all don't know camera angles like I know them, I got a whole list in like my Black Woman Art Muse bot. It's a whole spec of, if you do / camera angles on there, it's a whole list of camera angles. I probably would bring them over here because, so anytime you need a camera angles, you just do / camera angles, because I don't think a lot of people know that you could change the camera angles on these pictures. So I probably bring them over. Bring them over here. So right now, this is the picture. It came out so cute. Didn't it come out cute? It came out so cute. I love it. So now I'm going to my apparel bot. So that was the image. Now the apparel bot is where I'm going to do the camera angles and stuff. That's what I meant to say. I'm putting them over here on the apparel bot, because I didn't put them in the apparel bot. They in my Black Woman Art one, but they not over here. But I know there's different camera angles. I just know. So that's why I typed it in over here, the camera angles, because I wanted like to have the overhead shot, the full body shot, because in here I told, in the apparel mock-up maker, I told it I wanted her to wear white Nike sneakers, and I said a bomber jacket off the shoulders. Oh, well, we already got an oversized, I'm picking oversized shirt. So once I pick the color, I think I picked espresso, did I? What color I picked? Espresso, I think. All these colors, these are all colors for shirts. They are comfort color colors. They the real comfort color colors. So if you do t-shirts and you use comfort colors, all these colors are the real comfort color that I embedded into this apparel thing. And comfort colors got a lot of colors. And here is the color expression. So if you wanted like a faded shirt, or, washed, you can pick that. And if you want oversized, you can say yes for oversized, and it will give oversized shirt. So those 2 things I just added yesterday, the expressions and the oversized shirt. So I enhanced it a little bit. So I am going to put the camera angles in. So if you buy this and I tweak it, you still get the tweaks, okay? It's not like you, but it's because it's a program. So I'm just updating the program. So yeah, it's still, you still get it. Cause I just put that in there yesterday because, I wanted to add it under after you pick the color of the shirt. You get to choose the expression, whether you want it to be washed, finished looking, or whatever you want, or just, natural color. And you get to pick that, and then you get to pick whether you want it oversized or not by saying yes or no. So that came out good. It works. So right now I am picking. You can choose between a black model. You don't have to have a model, but you can. If you do have a model, you can pick between black woman and white woman. In which I put, because sometimes I do black art, so I need black women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking the black woman for this one. I'm doing her hair, her makeup, her nails, her outerwear, her clothing I usually skip because she's gonna have the shirt on, so we don't really need to do that. Shoes and accessories. So that's what I'm typing in down here. Like I had her box braids and a red bomber jacket off the shoulder. So if you want the coat, if you put a jacket on her and you want it off the shoulders, so it won't be covering the shirt, just say off the shoulder, okay, when you do that. And then I'm putting some white Nikes on her. So I'm doing that. So this is what I'm typing in right now. Finishing all her accessories so you can dress your model. If you don't dress your model, then they just give you the girl and with anything on. But you could put clothes on her, whatever you want to put on her. You can do that. You put leather pants if you want black leather pants or white pants or jeans or whatever you want to put on her. But if you don't fill out this section, they will put, if you just pick black women and sin, or white woman and sin, it will put whatever on her. Okay. So I also added the camera angles. Like I wanted one shot overview and then one shot the full body. And then the other one I just said the same, whatever they give me. That's all. So that's what we typing in right now into my bot. I created this bot. This is GPT on ChatGPT. It's my own. I made all my bots to help me with my Etsy store and my crafting and stuff. I made it for myself, basically for me to use. But they were so good. I say, well, let me just see if people want to buy them. So that's what we doing right now. I use them every day, so whether people buy them or not, because I basically made them for me, okay? But they are good, and you can get some good images and stuff without having to do a prompt. Because writing prompts is like, I'm not a prompt writer, and I reverse engineered this where you could just say one thing, like I said, teacher theme. That's it. That's all I said. And let it help me build the teacher theme, the image, instead of writing the prompt out. So here is the view. Like you can do one picture or three. I'm picking B for 3 angles because I want a 3 angle picture. And then the last thing, if it has sleeve text, no, we're going to just say no to that. And then the final thing is, I'm going to bring the picture back in. Because one thing about chat, you see all that typing I did, it will forget what the picture is. Because the picture's way up top. So I put this little note in here, re-upload your picture before. And once you re-upload it, it'll start I had it put on. I put it on automatically start. But make sure you re-upload your picture because chat be losing his mind because all that text I think confuses it. And by the time it's time for it to do the picture, it is over. Don't even remember the picture. Okay, look at that. There go my full body. She had on white sneakers. There go my close up. She got braids. She's good.